Hello, I live in Icyland, but I am not the only ice cube that lives here. There are many of us, and we like to help each other. Oh, and I forgot to introduce myself. I am Bob the Ice Cube. Let's start the adventure. I am with my friends, Joe and Max, in a closed container at 0 degrees Celsius. We will help you understand the states that our matter can go through. We, ice cubes, are solids. We have defined shapes. Our shapes, cubes. Our molecules do not move fast. They don't have a lot of space between themselves. One day, a big hand lifted our container out of Icyland and put us on the table. A little while later, we noticed that on the outside of our container, there were little droplets. That was condensation. Condensation happens when warm, damp air, in this case is in the room, meets something cold, our container. Water droplets form. The big hand wrote in his notebook on what was happening. Then the hand, that belonged to a little boy, placed our container on a hot stove. It got warmer and warmer. Joe, Max, and I panicked and started to melt. When we are heated, we start to melt from an ice cube, a solid, into water, a liquid. The energy of the heat reaches our molecules, causing them to move faster. So, as the boy heated us, our molecules moved faster, and we melted. We started to melt at temperatures higher than 0 degrees Celsius, which is our melting point. In our liquid form, we do not have a defined shape. So, we take shape of the container. Water is a liquid. Our molecules, as a liquid, move faster than our ice cube molecules. They have more space between themselves. The little boy, with the curly red hair and wearing science goggles, turned the knob on the stove, causing the temperature to rise. We started to vaporize from our liquid state because of the added heat. The heat made our molecules move even faster, and they had more space between themselves. This causes us to change to vapor. Vapor is a gas, and gas does not have a defined shape. We fill the space of the container. We vaporize at boiling point, 100 degrees Celsius at sea level. Then the boy put on a glove and gently lifted the container off the stove, placing us on the table. Taking the heat away from us, our molecules slowed down, and there was less space between them. We gradually changed from vapor back into water through condensation. This time, condensation happened on the inside of the container, when the cold air of the room met the warm container, causing the vapor to turn into water droplets. Again, the boy wrote in his book. Now, the boy grabbed his goggles and threw them across the room in excitement. He placed our container back in Icyland, which we discovered was the freezer. When our temperature was back to comfortable minus 0 degrees Celsius, we froze. Our molecules slowed down. We didn't have a lot of space between them. Then, Joe, Max, and I were solids again, ice cubes once again. While we were having a party, the boy headed off to school and presented his experiment to his class. He did a great job. The resources I used: Creative Commons for my photos, Everstock photo for my photos, Pocket Scientist for my information, and my brain for my information. Thank you for watching.